This lesson will be an important one for anybody who wants to use physics in their treks. The way physics work in the Trials Evolution engine is that objects with dynamic physics will only have those physics properties when they are within a designated area. This area is an invisible bubble that follows the rider, but like everything else in this game, you can adjust how it works. To start, take a look at this little red box that is connected to the rider's head with this blue dotted line. This is the center of your physics bubble, and the icon you will select to make changes. The first thing you'll notice when you select the icon is a number of dotted lines will appear that create a large sphere around the icon. This is your physics bubble. Any object with dynamic physics properties will demonstrate those properties when inside this bubble. You can move it around with the analog sticks and scale it up and down with the left and right triggers. Keep in mind that scaling the physics bubble up can easily result in performance issues, so use this option sparingly. And if you want objects to move in the background outside of the physics bubble, there are other ways to do this, which we will cover later. Now let's take a look at the properties menu. First we have follow. By default, the physics bubble follows the game character, and this is represented by that blue dotted line that connects the icon to the rider. As the rider travels throughout the map, the physics bubble will hold its relative position to him. You can also choose to have the physics bubble follow a different item of your choice. Move the follow slider over to object, then use the select follow object option to pick the object you'd like the physics to follow. Our next item is position behavior. These behaviors are the same as the behaviors we covered in the game camera tutorial. You can also adjust the bubble's size from within this menu. 20 meters is the default size, and as I mentioned earlier, as a general rule, I would recommend not going over that. However, there are of course situations where you may want or even need to make it larger. Reset to defaults will of course reset all of your physics bubble's properties to their default settings, and show visualization always will make your physics bubble always visible in the editor, even when you do not have the bubble's icon selected.